New content. You Thea? Mommy! You guys looking already? I'm a furry? I'm whatever she wants me to be. The kid is insane. Hello. It's just mind control, right? Like mind control build.
Next up, blending. This is a new crafting system which allows you to add powerful affixes to belts. You get blending recipes and precious aromatic materials from the Sandlord seasonal mechanic. The kicker, you can add medium talents, core talents, and even specific hero trait points directly to any belt via blending affixes. Think about it. Anger Rayhan could potentially add the split form trait point from Seething Silhouette onto their belt. This lets you stack resistance
insane.
for huge life scaling via his imbue. That opens up the game for different build angles, like flood consumption builds that need massive life pools for life imbue.
So basically Forbidden Flame, Forbidden Flesh.
You can only use trait points from your own hero, no poaching allowed. Beyond standard talents and traits, there are also aromatic talents, unique build-defining aromatic affixes. For example, Comradeship lets your minions inherit your belt stats. Slap that on an Eternity belt, and suddenly, your whole minion army gets that powerful effect. You'll need to hunt down the recipes for these throughout the seasonal mechanic.
Dude, what?
This season has a ton of brand new exclusive support skills, bringing the in-game total to over 80. The aim is for almost every core active skill in the game to have dedicated supports. Also, any future skills will launch with theirs too. Let's take a quick look at a few of the new ones. For Sparkle, equipping the support skill Magnetic Field adds chain lightning that pulls enemies towards the projectile. Mark Rain of Arrows gets Hyper Blast. If you have Fixate up, a critical strike applies a mark. It detonates after a delay, dealing percentage life damage based on
Sparkle,
the skill's
though.
total damage during that cast.
Not enough AoE.
Big delay burst potential on crits. Hunting Abomination is back and reworked. Its Haunting Terror now deals on-hit damage and expands. New supports.
It's gonna be OP.
Hail Mary changes the multi-hit batter damage into one big hit. Feud ramps damage based on enemies killed. Lightning Beam. Ever feel like Lightning Beam's lightning orbs generate too slowly? Equip Aftershock, and a new lightning orb will spawn instantly when the previous one expires, ensuring constant uptime.
Okay.
Combine this with Reverberation, and the orbs generated by Aftershock won't count towards your lightning orb upper limit, allowing for potentially unlimited lightning orbs.
Not bad.
Savage Charge. Tired of interrupting Savage Charge just to trigger Demolisher? The new raid support skill offers a much smoother experience. When your channel stacks reach the
is
limit,
going on?
if you also have a Demolisher charge
Is that
ready,
Milky?
Savage Charge will automatically unleash a Demolisher effect straight ahead without players needing to stop channeling. Finally, Wilting Beam's Reflection opens up interesting positioning options for builds. When players cast Wilting Beam, this support generates an additional beam firing in the exact opposite direction. There's also Kismet Star Trail. This one buffs all micro fates on its specific pack branch. This has
I think that's pretty good.
Let's talk some crafting quality of life. Introducing the brand new Pure Imprint system. We all know the pain. You craft amazing mods onto an item, but the base has bad implicit base affixes.
True.
You know, because that's what you could afford early on. And then what?
True.
Crafting is insanely expensive.
Tell him.
Gear Imprint lets you fix this. How it works. You need your primary item with a good crafted mods but bad base. The so-called imprint material. You also need another item of the same exact base type that does have the desired base affixes.
Okay, okay.
The imprint target.
Is that
Finally,
5
you need
max
the imprint
Eliris?
crystal, which can be purchased from the trader. Using these together, you can completely replace the base
Was that
affixes of
800
your
FE?
upgrade material items
Was that
with superior
800
base affixes.
FE?
We've added special star talents related to unique drops. These give
What?
season-exclusive gameplay
Wait,
monsters
wait, what?
around a chance to drop activation mediums and exclusive support skills. Keep in mind, these drops are primarily for transitional use. The
Mediums
highest
and
level skills
maps?
still need to be obtained by players who
0.5%?
correspond sources. When calculating DPS, it will now display the dynamic stat changes of the player in real time, providing more accurate and reliable data for refining your builds. The dummy also gains a practical utility function. Players can now toggle a visual overlay centered on the dummy to see the actual in-game range of effects tagged as nearby and proximity. In this new season, when players are doing their daily challenge and facing the Golden Calamity or Drag, the boss will no longer be restricted by the in-game damage cap mechanic. This means players can freely test the true maximum power of their builds against him. And
Wait.
scores on the leaderboard using their preferred
How does that work,
strategies.
though?
And as a thank you to all of you for staying with us, we're also launching some very special celebration events.
Okay, alright.
Players can claim a nice reward each day they log in during the event period.
Alright.
After checking
Day
in
7
for all
Kong,
7
yep.
days, you'll receive a legendary drop Pack Spirit selection pack.
Day 7
allowing you to
Kong.
choose any legendary Pack Spirit from the Frozen Canvas season or any previous season.
You
Pack
can't
Spirit,
get Kong?
Rare
Why
Pack
not? There's the code. TL Gold 0418. There you go. Huge. That's a lot of changes. Core League mechanic is an idle game with furries as slaves. Furry settler. New supports. Sparkle looked really good. Full screen beams. Better boss rushing. Level 21 skills. Reworked hero traits. New legendaries. New kismets. New alternative to activation mediums for early game. Two-handers are OP with the new unique gloves. Lightning Storm buffed by 60% for some reason. Deterioration mechanics. New Nemesis gloves. Base affix can now be transferred for 800 FE. 5 new unique maps. Deep space redesigned. Alternative compasses for lower level use. New Plane Watcher. Goblin removed. Reworked Atlas Tree. Tarot still sucks. Dummy changes. Life calculation. Shows nearby and ranges. Damage on bosses in trial is not kept anymore. Okay. Alright. We'll be playing. We'll see how it goes.